From Monday to Tuesday, you don't have any fun. From Wednesday to Thursday, just gonna out for a run. Friday and Saturday, you're always getting drunk. And Sunday, you stay at home and never go to church.
Welcome, Night Outers, to this week's MyNightOut Radio in the RI Free Radio Studio. With me is DJ Psycho Eddie. Good evening, DJ.
Good evening. And as you heard the song that we just came off of from Sex Coffee, Nothing Personal. Oh, sorry about that. That's a little hint as to who tonight's guest is. We do have a guest 2 weeks in. But before we get to him, George, what did you do this weekend or this week?
This week was kind of laid low. Didn't do much. Pretty much did a lot of family events. But we did experience some great food Friday night. We went to Marchetti's, which is our neighborhood establishment for us. Actually sat outside in the patio area, which is now heated and enclosed. And we had a great meal.
Nice.
Great meal. Today, I'm still feeling the effects of the sugar rush. I'm sure you are too.
Oh, definitely. The cookie smackdown was unbelievable. I've had some cookies that I thought were borderline on sexual. They were so good.
They were very good. When you've been in some of those, you were...
I was just waiting for the mouth explosion, as people would. There was a couple other explosions, I do have to admit. And I probably used more insulin than Klaus von Bülow. That's an old joke. If there's any old listeners, they're probably catching that one. But this week I went to a Korean barbecue place up in Johnston.
Oh, wow.
Sura.
Sura.
Unbelievable. You actually got a grill in the table in front of you, cooking the food right there. You don't get any more hands-on than that unless you're, I don't know, cutting your own sushi. But the food there is amazing. It holds a pretty decent amount of people. Every table has its own grill, so you're not doing the community grill type thing. They're constantly bringing out new plates for you to grill on. So it's very, very clean. It's not like a typical barbecue type joint. It's sterile.
So wait a second. You went out to eat, but you had to cook your own food?
Well, there's a catch-22 on that. If you're lazy like I am, you wait long enough that people that run the place get frustrated and come and flip over the meat and cook the meat for you, and they do just about everything but help you chew.
I don't know about that one. I'd give it a shot, but I think if I went to a place like that, my poor wife would end up cooking, and she would probably never want to go back there again.
Well, it's a good way to train them not to want to go out to eat. Well, if you want to go out to eat, you're going to have to cook it, and that'll stop that. So
well, that's interesting. But let's talk about today's event over at FET.
Yes.
Another great turnout. There had to be about 500 people jammed into both rooms.
Oh, definitely.
And we saw some great selections and some awesome little small businesses that were there offering their cookies.
They opened up the top balcony because it was just too packed. Now, I have to tell you, one of the judges is probably one of my favorite people in the world. Maria, she is one of the cooks, or actually she is the owner of El Rancho Grande, which we've both have frequented. The cookie selections, some stuff that I've never even thought of, like the pumpkin with the apple.
Mm-hmm.
That was amazing.
From Julian's,
yes. The cookie tray, they had the cherry pistachio. That had my vote. I'm going to reveal that was my vote. The cookie tray in Johnston, they got my vote today. How about you?
My vote actually ended up going to Julian's for the pumpkin apple cider cookie. It was kind of interesting. I didn't know what to expect when I bit into it, but it was kind of a very interesting combination of pumpkin pie mix with whole apple. It was pretty cool. It was actually, I felt like I was eating baby food, but it was an interesting combination.
Yeah, no, it had just enough texture to it where it stayed solid. It was very good.
Yeah.
Any shows this week?
I did not catch any shows this week, but I know there were quite a few that were going around the city. And this week, there's a ton of shows coming up with all the Toys for Tots events that are about to take place. There's a whole listing on our website, Providence Night Out.
Well, I actually happened to catch two of them.
Oh, you did?
I was actually DJing at one of them, the Bloody Christmas that Rambuticon put on over at dusk. They had a great turnout over there. Pretty close to 100, 120 people showed up. At least that's what I could see from the booth. And then after that, I was able to cut out of there and go over and catch Jesse Leach DJing over at the Scurvy Dog. He is, as a DJ to another DJ, he is a very good DJ. He has a very good selection, an eclectic selection of music that you don't ordinarily hear. So...
That was the Midday Records
That was the
event,
Midday
I
Records
believe.
event, yes.
So was Mr. Davey Moore in the house?
I did not see Mr. Moore. I did happen to run across a friend of ours, Dave Lysick from Simons.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah.
He was poking around, a few other people. But definitely a well worthwhile going over to catch him, check out Jesse, seeing him spin. And again, typical for the Scurvy Dog, you could not move. The place was packed. Granted, it only takes about 10 people to do that, but it's well worth it. So, with that in mind, if you haven't figured it out yet, Sex Coffee was the first song. The next song is going to be from Sex Coffee also. Personally, off the Nothing Personal CD, Lying to Yourself is the song. And Rob is going to be our guest right after this break.
Yeah, we're super excited to have Rob in the studio with us tonight talking about all the stuff he goes on. He's involved with. He's part of two bands, so we're going to touch upon life in two bands.
Okay. That'll be right after the break.
Welcome back to the MyNightOut Radio show. That was Lying to Yourself from Sex Coffee. And we are super excited to have our good friend Robert Dumont, lead guitarist from Sex Coffee, join us in the studio. Robert, welcome.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Hey, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Hey, tell us about some of the things you might have coming up. Tell us a little bit about the projects you're involved in. You're involved in two bands.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sex Coffee and the Dust Ruffles.
And they can't be more opposite from each other, which is good. It's very good. Sex Coffee is on a winter hiatus. We're going to start 2015 writing, and we're looking to start booking for February on. So that's basically where we're at right now. Mm-hmm. As far as the Dust Ruffles go, we have a show in Newport, I believe at Jimmy's, next Friday. And Viking Jesus just played there last Friday.
Yes, they did.
So, yeah, absolutely.